Hey guys, it's Fios here again with another video. In this video, I'm going to talk about how to actually buy assets on Binance safely. I mean, the safest way you can actually buy assets on Binance without getting into trouble with the P2P partner, which will actually land you into opening an appeal, which is very much stressful and can take a lot of days before you can resolve that. We're going to use a use case of we're trying to buy an NFT and we need an asset like Ethereum, and we don't have Ethereum already in our portfolio, so we need to actually purchase Ethereum to be able to buy the NFT. So what we're going to do in this guide is to be able to follow the best approach. I'm still going to show you the other one, the other side of the approaches that I find actually kind of risky or not very convenient for me personally. And then I'm going to show you the way that I found that it's easy. I tested that with my friend, and that seems to be the best bet to actually do this. So we're going to go through being able to find a way to purchase an asset. Especially in this case, we're going to be focusing on buying Ethereum on Binance and trying to move that asset to where we want to use it to actually purchase NFT in platforms that we can actually buy NFT. In this case of scenario, we're going to be using OpenSea. So guys, let's get to that. All right, guys, so let's quickly get to the video. First of all, I'm already in Binance, so what you could do is to open up your Binance, just like I did. So I'm on the home screen now. So I told you I was first of all going to show you the risky part. What we want to achieve is that we want to actually buy an NFT now, and we need Ethereum to buy in the NFT, for instance, and we don't have Ethereum already, as our assets that we can actually use to purchase that. So what I'm going to do is I want to buy this Ethereum. So how do I do that? The first thing that comes to mind is actually going to the P2P platform. So I'm going to go to trade in your Binance, and then I'm going to go to P2P from up top here. If you look at the top, you're going to see P2P, right? Normal idea is, okay, since I'm looking for Ethereum to buy, I should just probably move to Ethereum tab here and look for Ethereum to actually purchase. Now, for instance, let's say I want to buy 0.3 Ethereum, right? Or 0.1. Let's start with 0.1, which is just a very tiny amount in number, in approximation, not like actually how much it's worth, because it's worth a lot. 0.1 Ethereum is really worth a lot. So that's why the other strategy I'm going to show you is going to be more convenient than this very method. Now, okay, since we're in the Ethereum tab, I should actually look for a person that has up to 0.1. If you check the first two guys, the other one is running about 0.00, and then this one is 0.02. So I'm going to look for 0.1. Probably, okay, like this guy have 1.3 Ethereum, meaning that he has a lot of Ethereum that you can actually sell, okay, or even 0.7. So I'm going to look for Marguerite, and I'm going to probably say, okay, let me buy from Marguerite. Remember, this is the risky way that I told you that this, I don't find this more safe and confident for myself. Maybe after I've shown you the video, if you think you also like this strategy better, if this strategy is best for you, you can actually go ahead. But okay, for instance, I want to buy 0.1 Ethereum. So how do I do that? Depending on the currency that you are, I'm actually in Nigeria, so probably I'm using Naira here. If your currency is domiciled probably in dollars or stuff, you should see dollar amounts here at the input. Now, since I am buying 0.1 Ethereum, I don't know how much in Naira that I should actually input here. All right, because always have to just do a lot of calculations. And now, depending on how the person you are dealing with, if the person is very honest, you don't get into issues. Or you can also use the crypto part and probably type 0.1 Ethereum here as what you want to purchase. So from that, you can actually see that 0.1, you're actually getting about 189.540,000 to actually pay for this, right? And now, the challenge with this is that I don't really know how much this guy is selling this to me. I don't know how much in dollars that it is, because we know there's Ethereum is actually sold in dollars. Okay, like 1 ETH is actually a certain amount of dollars. So I don't know how much his own fee is. So that's why I'm not very much comfortable with this. If I'm actually
comfortable, I would have actually said, okay, I'll proceed with him. So, but that's what I'm going to show you the other strategy. It's showing me that I should refresh the price because the price changes every second or minute. So if I refresh, the price must have actually probably changed to something else. So I'm going to leave this place now. I'm going to go back and I'm going to show you the other strategy that I found very comfortable to actually do. Let's get back to the spot wallet and the spot section. From the trading tab, I'm going to go look for Ethereum with USDT. So I'm going to look for ETH with USDT. So USDT is my base currency, and it's like US dollars. So I'm very much comfortable using that as my base. Because some people actually use BTC or BUSD. So it depends on what you do, but I prefer this for convenience. Now I'm looking for 0.1 Ethereum, and this is the market price right now. A few hours ago, it was actually, if you check in the charts, let's say the last 4 hours, it was probably trading at a particular amount here. If you check, it was trading at about 3.1 in the last hour before it actually rose to this point. So yeah, but that's not the problem. The problem, what we're interested in, is actually finding how much it's going to cost us to actually buy 0.1 Ethereum. So I'm going to do 0.1 Ethereum here, and you can see how much it's going to cost me. So it's going to cost me about $322 to actually get that, right? Now, if this is okay with me, I already know how much dollars I'm going to spend, right? So I should now go back to where I can actually purchase these dollars, so I can come back to this spot again and use the USDT that I've purchased now to actually buy Ethereum instantly without having issues. So I'm going to head back to P2P now, and I am going to find somebody to actually buy from. Right now in the USDT, you can actually see the rates a USDT is, right? A USDT is sold here at 575 naira to $1, right? So, and I'm looking to buying about 380 something, right? Let's go back and check that quick. That is a 0.1. 0.1 is $322. We know this thing changed, so I'm going to pull up a calculator, and we're going to go back to P2P now and see how much that is going to be. So we are looking for, this guy is selling at 575, and we're buying 322. So 322 by 575 will give us about 185,000. So this is actually how much we're looking at actually spending on this very transaction. So I'll probably go ahead and say, okay, let me say I want to buy that amount of USDT from this guy. All I need to do is just to impute the amount of USDT that I actually want to buy, right? And then I can actually execute that transaction. And if I execute the transaction, then that quantity of USDT is going to be transferred to me, right? So I'll just impute probably 322. But before I do that, I should also watch out to see if this guy have up to that amount. If you can see, this guy have only 154 USDT, so this guy is not the real guy that will actually use. I should look for someone that has enough of that. Okay, like this guy has about 333 USDT. Now I could say, okay, I'm buying 322, and his maximum quantity is 33. I think probably his stuff has changed already. That's another thing I need to understand with this. So let's hope that this guy, we can be able to execute that. Though I'm not going to buy this right now. Okay, his minimum quantity is actually 462. So let's see who can. Let's see. Okay, I think want to be lucky with this one. So let's say I'm buying 322. Okay, there's no errors. So probably if I just click buy, this trade is going to actually execute and I'm going to get the 322 USDT. Let's assume I already purchased the USDT so that we can actually proceed, because I don't actually want to execute this trade now. So if I execute the trade and he sends the USDT to me, then we are going to go back to where we're going to actually use the USDT to make the transaction. First of all, once you buy from P2P, it doesn't automatically get into your spot wallet. So what we need to do is you can either fund from using this button here, right? And you can transfer from probably your funding wallet, which is actually where the P2P is going to actually be. And then you can just move it to just automatically move the USDT to this place. And it will enter your spot wallet. And once it enters the spot wallet, then you can actually use that to buy 0.1 Ethereum automatically. And once you've bought that, then you already have the Ethereum that you need to actually execute your NFT transaction. So once that has happened, now we have Ethereum. So how do we take the Ethereum to where we want to buy it, or where we want to actually use it? I'm going to, for instance, use Metamask to actually do my transaction on the NFT. So how do I move this money? Now, there's a lot of things that happens. Sometimes you need to also know exactly the platform you're moving the money to, what type of network are they operating on, right? Because there's different type of Ethereum. There's Ethereum that are actually based on the Binance chain, which is PEP20, and then there's ERC20. So you need to know exactly where the network is coming from so that you don't send your money to a wrong address and then you won't find the money there. So assuming I've already bought the Ethereum, so I can go ahead and click on withdraw from my wallet. So when I click withdraw, normally before you withdraw, right, you are supposed to actually have a certain amount of the Ethereum you want to withdraw. So if I click on it, it's going to require that I should input my address, right? Normally you need to set up an address for your probably, or at least some certain number of addresses in your Binance app, so that Binance can trust that you are the only one that actually can use that particular stuff, because you've actually verified that this is your wallet, right? So if I paste a random wallet in this place, it's not going to allow me to do that. So I'm going to just, for instance, click from the one I already have, and then I'm going to use that to actually make the transaction. So if I should select this address and confirm it, then I should choose the network. The network I'm sending this money is actually on ERC20, not the BEP20 or the BEP2 of this type of network. So I'm using ERC20, so I confirm that, and I say confirm. Then I should now input the amount of Ethereum. Right now there's no Ethereum in this wallet, so I cannot actually move any Ethereum out. But for instance, say there is an Ethereum here and I've already sent it out to this address that I have actually imputed. Now I'm going to go ahead and show you another wallet which you can actually copy if you don't know how to copy the address, assuming that this is the address that you want to transfer Ethereum to. So I'm going to leave Binance now. I'm going to take you to Metamask, and I'm going to show you how you can actually copy the wallet that we actually imputed in this place, so that when you send the Ethereum, it's going to go into the Metamask. So let's go to Metamask now, and once it's open, normally we instructed to actually sign in. So I'll sign in, and I will copy the address. I'll copy the address, and I'm going to go back to Binance now, and I am likely just going to paste this address here. So, but I'm not pasting this one because I already have this address set up in this app. Now, once you have this set up now, so how do you now go and do the transaction that you want to do, right? So how do you do that? You need to first of all go back to your Metamask, where you want to actually execute the transaction of NFT. So probably you're going to go into the browser, and you're going to go to a new tab, So when you open a new tab, you now go to OpenSea. So the idea right now is that we already have NFT, we already have Ethereum, because you can see that this balance here means that there's an Ethereum of about $65 in this wallet. So I can actually probably use that to buy NFT if that's if I found an NFT that is within the range that I want to actually purchase. Right. So with this, I'm just going to head up to OpenSea. And now, if you're connecting to OpenSea for the first time, it's going to ask you to connect your wallet. Now, because I've already connected to this place, right, it's going to automatically just allow me to stay because there's no issues because I've already connected. I'm going to show you how to do that if you don't have your wallet connected. So you go to this hamburger icon by the right, you're going to see wallets, my wallet. So if you click on the wallet there, then you can see that because it's already connected, you can see the balance in that particular. So if you don't have a particular wallet connected, then what you need to do is to click on this icon and then you can probably log out. So if I log out now, it's going to request me to log in again with a particular wallet. So once that wallet is connected, which is the wallet that has some funds, right? Then you can also say, okay, since you have a connected wallet with some funds, then you can probably explore and purchase a particular NFT. So I'm not going to do a real buying in this place now, but I'm just going to, this is I think the procedures to actually use to buy an NFT. So this guy is selling this particular stuff at 1.18. Right, so if I have up to that amount, I can just simply execute that. Right, so that's exactly how to actually move from step to step from purchasing Ethereum, moving it to the wallet you want to use it, and then coming here to actually buy an NFT. And you can see how much this NFT is actually selling. And it's crazy. You might be asking what is actually in NFT and what's going on here, but that is just a deal with NFT. So right now I'm going to show you how we can actually do that on the web. If you want to actually do what we just did right now on the web, I'm going to show you how to actually do the P2P stuff if you are on the web. So I'm going to go to Binance.com. So let's hit Binance.com. Make sure you are hitting the right website. The love exploited website or phishing website that you actually find yourself in. Don't fall for that. So if you always try to look out for the right website is important. So I'm going to go to Binance.com. And so if you're not signed in already, you could actually sign in. So I'm going to make sure I am actually still signed in. So normally what I do is to probably log out every minute. It's important to actually do that. So and you log in so that you make sure that your account is secure. So I'm going to log back in again in the web platform. Normally I prefer using the app to actually approve the sign-in, so I don't need to probably struggle with inputting all this information. So what I did was just to scan the QR code that you see here with the app, and then you can actually use that to sign in automatically. So it's more safe and it gives you more trust on what's going on in the app. Now, since I actually want to do a P2P transaction of buying some Ethereum and then moving it to the wallet I want to use it on, what I need to do is to go to, I prefer going via this place, P2P orders, and then I go to switch to P2P here, and I'm going to see all the people that actually have some stuff to sell, just like we had in the app. Go to P2P, you're going to see that we have this guy Profitable, and he's also here on the web, right? So assuming you want to buy USDT from this guy, automatically you're just going to click on this, and then you want to say, okay, this is how much you want to buy, and then you just execute the transaction. Once you execute the transaction, then you have that in your wallet. So once you have it in the wallet, then you operate a withdrawal. But I prefer the mobile is actually more convenient and more easy to navigate because to actually take you through all that is happening in the web, it's not user friendly for someone that is starting out. But if you actually want that, so you can actually go in depth on how to navigate the whole process on the web. But what you need to do is, how much do you want to pay? Are you paying? Let's say you want to pay. First of all, we're actually looking to buy about 320, 322, right? Now I'm going to look for. I want to buy 322 USDT. So let's get this off. 322. So 322 USDT is going to give me 185,000 naira. That's what I'm going to pay in naira. But now it seems the limit didn't work for us because the guy has the limit of 1,000 and the max of 1,001. So this simply is not the guy we need to actually buy from. So, but just like I said, just like we did on the mobile, we checked out all the people that is within our range, right? We checked out the people that was within our range, and then we actually picked them and then we purchased from them. So once we purchased from them, the next thing to do is for us to go to trade, and probably go to our so let's go to market. And let's find. We're looking for. Let me just go to trade. Yeah. So normally we have, just the way it is on the web is really different from what we have on the mobile phone. So in the web, you have like classic trading spot where you can actually do the buying. Now, for us to buy, what are we actually trying to buy? So we want to buy Ethereum against. We want to buy Ethereum against USDT. So let's now find Ethereum here. So Ethereum USDT, we load it up here, and then we check how much we want to buy. We're buying 0.1. So 0.1 is going to cost. So I'm going to use our limit amount is 3.1. So we're going to get this particular amount of USDT, which is 322 USDT. So I can go ahead and complete this order. And once this is completed, I should have that in my wallet. So normally it's going to enter into our funding wallet, which is actually where we actually have money once we execute when we've actually bought from the P2P. Is going to be on the funding wallet. So once it's in the funding wallet, we can then move it you can transfer it to the spot wallet. So once it's in the spot wallet, then you can go ahead and buy the Ethereum, just like I said. So, but if you want to transfer, it's just you trying to say, okay, transfer from funding to spot. And once the money has been transferred, then you can go back to trade classic. And then the balance will be in the section here to actually purchase. Because right now, we don't seem to have any balance to be able to purchase anything here. So that's how this works. And once you've actually purchased from this place, and then remember you're actually doing USDT, not doing ETH USDT. So that's it. Then we have 0.18 at this amount. And once we we have the USDT already transferred into our spot wallet, then we can actually purchase. And then we will purchase, then we can decide to withdraw and send it to the other wallets that you want to actually perform the transaction with. I find it more convenient to actually run this stuff on the mobile because you have more control. Because why I don't want to go deep into doing it on the web is that even if we have transferred this and you still want to continue with the web, you need to actually set up Metamask on the browser, which is not actually in this Firefox browser right now. So that's why we're going to continue with this. But you already understood what I actually did in the mobile part. So, but this is just the same way you can actually purchase on the Binance website. So, guys, if you find this video very useful, please don't forget to subscribe and comment, like, and share to a friend that you think that this can be very helpful to them. And if you do that right now, you're going to get a good luck. It's been working. I'm giving you a confession, it's been working. So right now, click on the subscribe button and then click on the like button and share and comment if there's something that actually missed out in this video. Make sure you watch thoroughly. Make sure you also do your own research. Make sure you also understand because there's some things that might actually skip probably because the video is supposed to be timed and stuff. So I'm going to see you in another video.